the main villain, the main bad guy, the one who, again, we're trying to figure out the story behind, honestly isn't the most interesting part of the movie. Hey guys, just checking in because I just finished up watching Batman Hush, and this was great. I will say it's not necessarily one of my favorite DC animated movies. I'd put this kind of in the middle range. The story was pretty good, although honestly, the main focus of the movie, which was the villain Hush, who Batman's going after and who was going after Batman, wasn't really the most interesting part of the movie, at least in my opinion. I honestly found the story between Catwoman and Batman, Bruce and Selina, a lot more interesting and a lot more enjoyable than the actual story of Hush and Batman. So yeah, now that I'm thinking about that, that's kind of odd that the main focus of the movie, the main villain, the main bad guy, the one who, again, we're trying to figure out the story behind, honestly isn't the most interesting part of the movie. Selina and Bruce, Batman and Catwoman, they really made the movie for me, and again, I don't want to give too much away, but their story is very, very interesting, and what's going on between them is very, very interesting, and I really enjoyed that part of the movie. And even when we do find out the story behind Hush, it's not really all that amazing. The big reveal as to, the story behind Hush is kind of like, okay. It's not really like this big shocking thing. You're like, oh, okay. I gotta say, I didn't necessarily see it coming. Maybe there were clues. I'm sure I watched this movie again, I might notice clues here and there throughout the movie that kind of makes me go, oh, okay, I kind of see where this is going now. But I didn't see it coming, I'll give it that. And I like who they sort of used for the story. And I don't want to give too much away, but for who they use for the story at the very end. It happens to be one of my favorite DC villains, so that's kind of fun. But still, when they do reveal Hush's story and why Hush is who he is and why he's going after Batman and all that stuff, it is just kind of like, all right. It's not really all that amazing. But again, the story between Bruce and Selina is what, in my opinion, makes this movie and why this is something you should definitely watch. Catwoman and Bruce Wayne in this, Catwoman and Batman in this are just fantastic together, and I love their story. It's also a little bit of a reunion, if you will, for Batman the Animated Movie, or Batman the Animated Series fans, because we do get a lot of returning characters like Poison Ivy, of course, Harley Quinn and Joker, Bane, who else? Scarecrow, other people too that I'm not quite thinking of. Clayface, he pops up, Nightwing's there, although they do bring in people like Bruce's son Damian, so stuff not necessarily from the animated series either, some just other Batman history and some other stuff from other movies and whatnot. So that's pretty cool as well. But I do like the fact that we got a lot of these classic like Batman the Animated Series villains popping in again and showing up and going after Batman. In fact, there's again, not to spoil too much, but even some other superhero, well, other superhero even makes an appearance in this movie. Again, I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't want you guys to go into this one kind of knowing everything that's going on or who's going to pop up or what's going to happen. But yeah, we do get another superhero that did have some involvement with Batman the Animated Series as well, popping up in this movie, and I love it. So if you're a fan of Batman the Animated Series, then this is definitely one you should check out. Again, it kind of pays a little bit of homage to that series, I would say. In fact, it honestly kind of felt like an elongated Batman the Animated Series episode. I'd say that's a good way to explain that. It really did feel like that, because like I said, it's kind of in the mid-range of Batman or DC animated movies, especially ones involving Batman, which are my favorite. Some of them I love, some of them I'm like, this one, again, kind of falls in the middle range. So it does really feel like a Batman the Animated Series, an extended Batman the Animated Series episode. So if you're a fan of Batman the Animated Series, this is one to check out. Or if you're just a fan of Batman, you want to see a really good story, this is one to see. I would definitely recommend Batman Hush. Again, if not necessarily for the character of Hush himself, but for the story of Selina and Bruce and what's going on there. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I would say check this one out. I definitely enjoyed it. I could see myself watching this one again. Like I said, kind of a mid-range of I don't see necessarily Batman, but just DC animated movies in general. But still, one to check out. Very good if you like DC animated movies. You're not going to want to miss out on this one. Do you need it in 4K? No, I'd say Blu-ray's fine enough. There was nothing really about this that I'd say necessarily warranted 4K, but still, one to pick up, one to check out. You like Batman the Animated Series, you like Batman, you like DC Comics, you like DC Universe animated movies, this is one to see. Definitely check it out. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Seriously, DC, Warner Brothers, whoever, if you're watching, can we get a live-action Batman Catwoman movie? I don't mean a Batman movie with Catwoman in it, we've had that. I mean a Batman Catwoman movie. I'll pay for that.